Recording.
Good morning. This meeting of the Agricultural Labor Relations Board is called to order at 10 a.m. I will call the roll. Board Member Broad.
Present.
Board Member Hall.
Present.
Board Member Lightstone.
Present.
Perfect, and I am also present. Please let the record reflect that we have an in-person quorum at the Sacramento office. Also present from our staff for today's meeting is ALRB Executive Secretary, Mr. Santiago Avila Gomez, who is providing technical support. We will start today with the open session portion of the meeting, and prior to going into closed session, we will provide an opportunity for public comment on any portion of the meeting. The first agenda item is approval of the meeting minutes from July 9th, 2025. I will entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Member Broad moves, and Member Hall, was that a second?
Yes.
Fantastic. Member Hall seconds. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Additionally, I will entertain a motion to accept the amendments to today's meeting agenda, reflecting the addition of two matters to the closed session board docket. Surinder Desai, case number 2025 RM002, and Tissue Grown Corporation, case number 2023 CE011 SAL. The matters were added to today's agenda because they came before the board after the 10-day noticing period. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Member Hall, Member Lightstone moves and Member Broad seconds. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Okay, moving forward, I do not have a report for today's meeting. So the next agenda item is the executive officer's report on elections, unfair labor practice complaints, and hearings presented by Executive Secretary Santiago Avila Gomez.
Thank you, and good morning again, Chair and members of the board. Today's report will be posted, if it's not already posted, to our ALRB website under the meetings tab. Commencing with election activity, since the board's last meeting, a majority support petition as well as a notice of intent to organize was filed on July 16th by the United Farm Workers seeking to represent employees at Surinder Desai, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, which is a farm with commodities of almonds and peaches. Pursuant to that majority support petition, the regional staff and the regional director investigated and issued a tally that showed majority support was established. Therefore, a certification issued yesterday, July 22nd. Objections are due July 28th. However, because of the nature of the employer's unrepresented status, we may see objections dated August 4th. Turning next to complaints filed or settled, Valadale Dairy was a complaint refiled on July 17th, and that is case number 2023 CE028 VIS, and that's a Kings County Dairy. And again, it was originally filed on June 30th, however, it was refiled July 17th. Turning to a matter that settled, Tauser Apiaries. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's Tauser Apiaries LLC, case number 2019 CL005. That matter settled, and an order granting a motion to take hearing off calendar was issued on July 18th. Turning to administrative orders, one administrative order issued since our last meeting, and that was at United Farm Workers of America and Monterey Mushrooms LLC, and the admin order number is 2025-07, and that order dismissed requests for special permission to appeal because the board found that the underlying matters were moot. That issued on July 10th, and the case number is 2019 CL005 et al. Finally, turning to pending matters, there are two matters pending before the board currently. First is Dixon B Company LLC, case number 2024 CE 093. Their general counsel's request for enforcement of a subpoena tusis tecum was filed on June 30th. The next is also a request for enforcement of subpoena tusis tecum filed July 11th in Tissue Grown Corporation, and that case number is 2023 CE011 SAL. That concludes my report. Happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Santiago. Any questions? Okay, seeing none. The next agenda item is the litigation report presented by Senior Board Counsel Scott Inciardi.
Thank you, Chair, and members of the board. This will be a report on litigation matters currently pending involving the board. I have 3 items to report on. First are federal court matters involving challenges to the ALRA's mandatory mediation and conciliation process. This is Wonderful Nurseries LLC v. ALRB, case number 1:24 CV01601, and Olive Hill Greenhouses Inc. and Western Growers Association versus ALRB, case number 1:25 CV00577. As previously reported, the court formally consolidated these 2 matters, and there is a new set of deadlines resulting from the consolidation. By July 23rd, 2025, the plaintiffs are to file a consolidated complaint. By August 13th of 2025, the board's motion to dismiss the consolidated complaint is due, and a hearing on the motion for dismiss is set for September 22nd, 2025. The next item is Superior Court matters challenging the ALRA's majority support petition statute. This is Chavez versus ALRB, case number BCV 25100649, and Wonderful Nurseries LLC v. ALRB, case number BCV 24101649. A case management conference in these cases was held on July 18th, and the court set a further case management conference for December 18th, 2025. The final item is the appellate court litigation involving the challenges to the ALRA's majority support petition statute. These are appellate case numbers F088515 and F088632. There's been no change in the status of these matters that are pending in the 5th District Court of Appeal. The matters are fully briefed, and we are awaiting the setting of oral argument, and that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. We do not have a general counsel's report or an administrative services report or legislation report, nor a regulations report. So the next agenda item for today is public comment. Members of the public who have contacted the board either by email or phone and asked to be placed in the public comment queue will be called in the order their request was received. If you did not previously contact the board and wish to make a public comment, you may do so by raising your hand. We ask that you also provide your name and organization if applicable. This information will be part of the official record of today's proceedings. If you wish to speak more than once, please alert staff and have your name placed back in the queue. If you have technical difficulties when you are called upon, please reach out to us via email and we will come back to you. Please be advised that the board is unable to adjudicate, comment, or resolve any pending case matter before the board. I will ask our Executive Secretary, Santiago Avila Gomez, to go first through the queue. Do we have any members of the public that have expressed interest in making comment, Santiago?
We do not, and at this time, I'll call on our attendees to indicate they wish to make public comment by raising their hand in Zoom. The chat feature will not work, so please raise your hand or simply email us, either Satya or myself, and our email addresses are found in the public notice. I don't see any hands raised in Zoom.
Okay. Well, seeing none, the board will now recess into closed session. Thank you.
On recording.
Good morning. The board has returned from closed session and our last agenda item is announcements. The next regularly scheduled board meeting is set for Wednesday, August 6th at 10 a.m. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Member
Second.
Broad moves. Is there a second? Member Hall
Second.
seconds. Wonderful. All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. We are adjourned. Thank you for joining us and have a good day. Bye.